If you were to pass away today, how would your child with Down syndrome live tomorrow? For parents of children with disabilities, this is the ultimate challenge of life. It is a question so painful that many try to look away. We often hear the phrase, life after the death of parents. It is an inevitable future, yet one shrouded in fear and silence. But what is happening in Japan today is more than just anxiety. It is a devastating reality. Today we will talk about the simulation of the day after a parent dies, the deepening crisis of the 80-50 problem, and the living hell of waiting lists for care facilities. Imagine this. One morning you suffer a heart attack and never return home. Your child with Down syndrome wakes up and goes to your room as usual. When they find you there, cold and unresponsive, what will they feel? What will they do? After the police and ambulance have gone, and the house falls silent, your child is left completely alone. There is a time lag before the government support network kicks in. If there are no relatives or if you are estranged from them, your child is literally stranded. Who will prepare the meals? Do they remember how to bathe? When they panic, who will be there to comfort them? Even more serious is the issue of financial management. Upon a parent's death, bank accounts are often frozen immediately. It becomes impossible to withdraw money for living expenses, and utility payments stop. Without a legal guardianship system in place, it is nearly impossible to even perform the procedures necessary to protect the child's rights. This is the brutal survival story that begins the very day after a parent dies. In the past, the issues of social withdrawal and disability were seen as problems of the youth, but time is cruel. Now we face the 80-50 problem, where 80-year-old parents are supporting their 50-year-old children with disabilities. Thanks to medical progress, the lifespan of people with Down syndrome has extended significantly. While this is wonderful, it has also highlighted the reality that parents will age and lose their strength first. An 80-year-old parent, while needing care themselves, continues to look after their 50-year-old child. This is a cycle of mutual collapse. Many parents in this generation are in such despair that they find themselves thinking, when I die, I wish I could take my child with me. This is not a sign of weakness. It is a desperate cry for help that goes unanswered. Is placing them in a facility the answer? Reality is not that simple. Japan is currently facing a severe shortage of space, creating a waiting list hell. Group homes and residential facilities are full. It is not uncommon to hear of people waiting for 10 years, or being on a list of hundreds. Why is it so hard to get in? It is due to an overwhelming shortage of staff, rising operating costs, and a lack of understanding from local communities. Facilities are often not equipped to handle aging residents, who require more medical care. If a person has a severe disability, or finds it difficult to live in a group setting, the hurdles are even higher. Even if parents start looking for a facility while they are healthy, they are often told there are no vacancies, or priority is given to those in emergencies. It is a cruel irony that an emergency is often only recognized after the parent has died. Parents are left wondering, will my child never find a place to stay until I am gone? The government uses beautiful words like community coexistence society, moving away from facilities toward community care. But the support system in these communities is full of holes. The wages at welfare workshops often don't even reach $200 a month, making it impossible to live independently. Even with a disability pension, living alone in a rented apartment is a distant dream in today's economy. The caregivers and staff are also exhausted. Low wages and heavy workloads have driven many away from the field. Even when rooms are available, some facilities cannot accept new residents because they lack the staff to care for them. To survive this desperate situation, parents have no choice but to never stop preparing until the day they die. It is crucial to build strong connections with local welfare offices and support centers. You must keep raising your voice and saying, I am struggling, and I am worried about what happens after I'm gone. Families who suffer in silence are often pushed to the bottom of the priority list. You must also prepare financially through trusts, life insurance, and understanding the adult guardianship system. While there are reports of guardians mismanaging funds, having a third-party system is often the only way to protect a child's rights after the parents are gone. However, there is a massive gap between parents who can access this information and those who cannot. Those who suffer in isolation risk having their children abandoned by society. We must also remember the siblings of children with disabilities. They grow up feeling the unspoken pressure that they must take over the care when their parents die. Should they sacrifice their own marriage, career, and life to support their sibling? From a parent's perspective, they are a great source of hope. But placing the entire burden on them can rob them of their own future. The only way to save the whole family is to build an external support system that allows siblings to be involved without being overwhelmed. Is society really that cold? While the stories are heartbreaking, new movements are beginning. There are parents who are coming together to build their own group homes and initiatives, using technology to expand job opportunities for people with disabilities. But these are still just small dots of light. To turn these dots into a safety net, we need a change in society's mindset. We must move from the idea that people with disabilities should be hidden away in facilities to a mindset of true coexistence, where everyone lives together in the same neighborhood. Watching this video is a first step. Don't think of it as someone else's problem. Imagine it as a future that could belong to any of us. That imagination is what moves politics, changes budgets, and transforms the front lines of care. Children with Down syndrome are pure, sensitive, and often teach us the joy of living. A society where they can live with a smile is a kind society for everyone. The words, "I can't die and leave this child behind," are a reflection of deep love. That love must not end in tragedy. What you can do now might be writing a will. It might be greeting your neighbors so they know your child exists. It might be going to the local government office once more to voice your fears. A small step can become a light that pierces the darkness of life after parents. If you are overwhelmed by anxiety and can't sleep, please remember, you have protected and raised your child this far. That is no small feat. Do not blame yourself or be too pessimistic about the future. This country still has many challenges, but there are parents who keep speaking up and supporters who are trying to respond. The world is slowly moving. Even after you are gone, your child's life will continue. The love you gave will remain within them and in the memories of those who knew them. We must create a future where, on the day after a parent dies, the child is not left crying in despair, but can eat a warm meal and sleep peacefully with the help of others. A society where children with disabilities and their families can live with dignity until the very end must not be just a dream. If you have anxieties, or if you are making your own preparations, please share those thoughts. We need to share this reality and keep raising our voices until the day comes when everyone can say, "I can leave this child behind and pass away in peace." I truly hope that more light will shine on your future and the future of your child. The true resolution to this problem begins with each of us staying concerned. Please do not forget the weight of what you felt today.